had to start over with a small YouTube channel or a brand new YouTube channel and needed to be making sales on that channel within the next 90 days, here's exactly what I would do month by month, step by step. Now, this is the exact same plan that I use with my private coaching clients, and it's the reason why they're able to make sales on videos with less than 7 views, less than 20 views, less than 100 views. So I know I have the right people watching this video. Go ahead and comment 90 days if you want your YouTube channel making you daily sales in the next 90 days. My name is Trena Little if you're brand new to my channel, and I help course creators, coaches, and online entrepreneurs use YouTube to get clients and make sales without burning out or doing lame trends. Let's break down that 90-day roadmap that I would use if I wanted a brand new YouTube channel making sales in the next 90 days. First up, month 1. And during month 1, we're gonna be focused on building a strong foundation, because just like with a house, if you don't have a strong foundation, who knows when it's gonna crumble down. So the first piece in building your strong foundation is getting clear on your offer and your audience. But Trena, I thought you were talking about YouTube. Absolutely. But the whole reason you're building a YouTube channel is to sell your offer. So you need to know, what offer are you wanting to sell from your YouTube channel? For me, all roads point to my YouTube coaching experience. That is the one offer that I want to sell as often as possible because it is my main offer. What is one offer that you would like to sell? Is it a course? Is it a workshop? Let me know down in the comments. Because once you know what the offer is, now you know who your audience is going to be, because the audience you are going to want to create a content strategy for is the audience that would buy that offer. And in my world, we call that your ready to buy viewer, because you aren't going to create content for just random people, and you aren't going to create content for beginners. You're going to create content for those people that are having the problems that they have right before they say yes to your course, your services, your coaching program. That is very different than just picking random videos on YouTube that are topics people are searching, or you see there's a large search result for. So you're going to get your offer clear, and then you're going to get clear on who your ready to buy audience is. The next piece in your foundation is getting clear on your channel promise. Now, this should be relatively easy because your channel promise is basically the promise your offer provides. So what is the transformation that your offer provides your client? Because that is what you're going to promise your channel does as well, because that's the kind of content you're going to create on your channel to attract those people. So for example, my promise here on my channel is to help you make sales using YouTube. What does my YouTube coaching experience do? Helps you set up a YouTube channel that drives you daily leads and sales. Your channel promise becomes your North Star. So when you're creating content, every video you post, you need to think about, is this delivering on the promise of my channel? The third part in your foundation, and again, we're doing this all in 1 month. The first month in doing this is going to be a lot of work, but if you want sales in 90 days, you've got to do this 4-week sprint to really make it happen. The third thing you're going to do, because you now know your offer, you know you're ready to buy audience, you know what your channel promises, you're going to start building out a content strategy. Now, there is a specific content strategy that I teach my clients called the Profitable Keyword Framework, and it's a research process that we do to find the specific words and phrases their ready to buy audience is searching for on YouTube. Now, you can do this yourself. You can go to YouTube search, but remember, you want to type in specific problems. So you're not just going to type in how to start an Instagram or how to get more likes on an Instagram. If you're an Instagram strategist, what is the big problem that your audience is having that needs your course? Is it making more sales on Instagram? Is it getting more sales in the DMs? You've got to get more specific here, because the broader your topic, the worse your audience. And it's not necessarily the worse your audience, but the lower value that viewer is. And if you want to be making sales in 90 days, you need to be creating content on very specific problems that that ready to buy viewer has. You could also use a tool like vidIQ to come up with topics as well. And the reason why we want to put this in the vidIQ is because we want to make sure people are actually searching this. What I see some of my clients do, they get too detailed in the problem and their audience doesn't even know that problem exists. And so when we focus on content on a problem that the audience doesn't even know exists or isn't even looking for, they're not gonna find that content either. So you have to find that middle balance where it's not too broad of a problem, but it's not too specific of a problem as well. Let me know if that's making sense by I got it down in the comments, because this tends to be the place that I really help my clients the most in getting clear on what those topics need to be. I like to have about 5 topics, and you're going to start building a funnel with these topics. So you want to think about your viewer's journey, just like your buyer's journey. So think about an email funnel, right? What are the 5 videos that you need to stack to get people to saying yes to your offer? All right. What are the objections? What are the pain points? What are the belief shifts that you need to have? If we're thinking about 5 dominoes stacked up, what are the 5 dominoes that are between your viewer and buying your offer? And how can we knock each one of those down with a video? Now, the important piece here is that with video 1, they're probably gonna have another question or another objection or another pain point pop up, and you're gonna have that prepared to be answered with the second video. And then you're gonna have that prepared to answer with the third video. So you see how these all kind of tie together to increase the chances you get that viewer to buying your offer. Now, the cool thing here is they could watch video 1 and be like, whoa, this person is exactly speaking my language. I already know that I want what she's selling. The other cool thing is somebody could come in and watch video number 3 and realize, done, I want what she has. So that's why it's really important to think about this playlist funnel, because you're really maximizing every video and every view you get, because some people are going to need more videos to convince them that you're the right person to buy from. Whereas some people are going to watch one video from you and know instantly, yes, I need to buy from you. So once you now have your 5 topics, you're gonna do something that I call a video game plan. And I will link to a video here where I dive more into my video game plan. But the key pieces here are you need to come up with a title and thumbnail that you know your audience is gonna click on. It's going to show value, and it's also gonna spark curiosity. And if we can't come up with a good title and thumbnail, doesn't matter how great our content is, nobody's clicking on it. Once you have your title and thumbnail, then you're going to plan your video. So by the end of month 1, you're gonna be clear on what offer you're selling from your channel. You're gonna be clear on your ready to buy viewer. You're gonna be clear on your channel promise, and you're going to have a playlist funnel outlined, and hopefully some video game plans done as well. Because when we move into month 2, you're going to start recording, and you really need to hear me loud and clear. Filming videos can seem like a task. And it absolutely is, but you need to treat that task just like a dentist appointment or a doctor's appointment or any other appointment that you have to show up to. Because if you don't put filming down on your calendar, it will not happen. And I'm telling you, I only need to shoot 1 time a month. 1 time a month, and I have weekly sales assets that I also turn into email assets. And this is what helps me sell every day. So when you are procrastinating or thinking you don't have time to film, do you have time to make sales? Do you want to make more sales? So you have to put in the time to film these videos. And as I said, batching is one of the easiest ways to do that. I'm sitting down today, the last day of school for my kids before summer vacation kicks off, and I'm shooting 3 videos to get done. So when they come home for the next couple of weeks, I don't have to worry about them screaming in the background. Now, will I have to shoot in the next couple of weeks with them screaming in the background? Absolutely. Is that okay that real life happens and your videos may have kids screaming in the background or popping in? Yes, that makes you a human. That makes you real. And that's what people will connect with. So we don't need to overthink about these videos needing to be perfectly polished, because we're not robots and we want to connect with other real life humans. The other thing is, once you film these are the only time you need to do hair and makeup. Do I look like this on a reoccurring basis? Absolutely not. Probably most of my neighbors think I look like a disaster because I roll out of bed, sloppy bun, no makeup, tinted moisturizer, and that is it. Because I can spend the rest of my month without being on camera, either editing videos, working on improving my funnels, lead follow-up, and that's why YouTube is so important. You only need to show up on video once a month and have so much content done, because those videos can be repurposed in so many ways if you would like to. A quick note on editing: don't overthink it, keep it simple. I have found time and time again over the last year that for business owners, educators, simple editing is enough to make sales. So don't worry about not having fancy transitions or fancy text or fancy B-roll. For you to make sales, you don't need that. So don't worry about getting super complicated with editing. Just keep it simple so we can get these videos up making you sales in 90 days. Now, we're still in month 2, right? Hopefully you've batched early in that month. So now you're editing and you're uploading your videos. During this month, as you're uploading, it can be easy to fall into the idea that views is what means success for my video. And when you log into YouTube and you see that dashboard and you see your video is a 1 out of 10 of your last 10 videos, it can be very hard to adjust your mindset that that's not what a successful video is, because I get this all the time. I get a client that will send me a message saying, my video flopped. Look at it. It's 10 out of 10. It's not had many views. But the real thing that you need to be tracking is traffic to your landing page, to your sales page, to your apply to work with me page. Because just because a video didn't get 100 views doesn't mean it didn't send you traffic and sales. And so you need to make sure you have something set up to reassure you or prove to you that YouTube is sending you traffic. Now, because this is so important, I have a Google Analytics expert inside my program so that my clients can make sure their Google Analytics is set up so they can see the traffic coming to their pages from YouTube, and they can see who's converting that's coming from YouTube. And most of the time, they're going to see the traffic from YouTube converts higher than any other traffic that's coming to that page, whether it's their website or Instagram or a podcast. And so you need to have this system set up so you can be reassured what you're doing is working. The other thing having this system set up will do for you is you'll be able to see when you post a video which topics actually spiked lead magnet opt-ins or webinar signups or course sales. Then you know something about that topic really bought the right person, the ready to buy viewer. And so then you can start to dig into that and figure out how to create more content around that topic. Now, if you don't have Google Analytics set up or you're not sure how to do that, the other thing that you can do that's super simple to get you started is create a page specifically for YouTube traffic. So you could just duplicate whatever landing page or opt-in page that you have and only link to that page from your YouTube content, and that will be able to show you how much traffic you're getting from YouTube without having to wonder if other traffic is coming from other places. Now, typically within the first 2 months, you should be seeing sales. I've had clients with their second video being published with 7 views make a sale. I've had clients with their first couple of videos, a video with 20 views, getting membership signups. And so you should be getting some sales by now. But in month 3, this is where you can really dive into what we need to fix to get those sales on autopilot. That's why we're taking a full 90 days here, because we need to take real data from the videos you're posting and the traffic you're getting from your page to double down on what is actually working. So as your videos are going live, by month 3, you should almost have your 5 videos in your playlist funnel posted. And so you're gonna start to dig into the analysis here. And this is gonna help you start to form your next playlist funnel. Because remember, when you're posting on YouTube, every video you post gets initial views and it sends more traffic to your past videos. It's like compounding interest. So if you can stay consistent on YouTube, you continue to create this snowball effect on your channel. And I love posting weekly on YouTube because then I can take the transcript of this video and turn it into email newsletters to keep my email engaged. I can also sell from these emails as well in my email list, which is helping me make more sales. So I think it's really important to decide I'm going to commit to weekly videos because it helps me in other places in my business as well. Now, what you're also analyzing is based on the videos you posted, which videos are getting higher click-through rates. So what about that title, that thumbnail, that topic do you think got people to click on it more than the other ones? And you're gonna use that information to help you title and thumbnail your future videos. So you're continuing to improve each video's click-through rate, getting more people to click on your videos, getting more people to watch your videos, getting you more sales. You're also gonna start building your second playlist funnel. So think about those other pain points, those objections, those belief shifts that they need to have, because you should have a list of all the pain points and the objections that people have before they buy your offer. And this is gonna be your place to have them posted forever for people to binge watch, consistently getting people in that journey to buying your main offer. You also wanna be looking at your videos' audience retention, because not only is it important that you're getting people to click on your videos, it's important that you're continuing to improve your videos, getting people to watch your videos longer. So you're gonna look at, out of all your videos, what had the best 1 minute mark audience retention? How did you open that video? What did your hook look like? What video had the best overall audience retention? How did you structure that video? What did you say in the video? How did you edit it? And you're gonna take that information moving forward with all your future videos so they, again, continue to get better. Another thing you're gonna be looking at is, are your videos sending traffic to your sales page, your opt-in page, landing page, wherever you're sending them? So if you're seeing you're not getting traffic, something about the topic or your call to action isn't getting people over to that page. The other thing that could be happening, you could say, I'm getting more traffic there, but I'm not making sales or seeing an increase in opt-ins. Two things could be happening here. You're getting the wrong audience from your YouTube videos to that page and there's not a connection, or your page needs to be better optimized and it's not having a good conversion rate. And that means you need to update something on that page to increase that conversion rate. Now, if you're thinking, Trena, this sounds freaking amazing, but I just don't have time, or I've got to make a few more sales before I can even think about working with you to do this. Let me be real with you right now. And I'm going to be completely frank. If you don't have time and you don't have the money now, what you're doing isn't working. And if you keep doing what you're doing right now, that's not working, you're going to stay stuck in that cycle with no time, no money, and no growth. And you're going to have to make a decision. Is it worth it to your business to make an investment to work with somebody that will help you break out of this terrible cycle that you may be in with no time, no money, no growth? And that's exactly why I created my program, the YouTube Coaching Experience. It's a high-touch accountability program along with very detailed strategy for business owners that want to use YouTube for daily sales, designed to take you from no sales on YouTube to sales within 90 days of posting on YouTube. No matter where your channel is at right now, whether you're starting from scratch, whether you have a few videos, or whether you have a decent sized channel and it's not making you daily sales. In this program, it is very one-on-one. Not only do we have weekly group coaching calls, you have unlimited audits and personalized feedback from me inside of Slack that I'm providing my clients every Monday through Thursday. That private Slack Facebook group is available for accountability, daily support, and questions. I give you proven script templates, thumbnail templates, workflows, everything that you need to get your YouTube sales system in place as quickly as possible without having to guess. I'm giving you my entire process and strategy for coming up with your content strategy, how to take that information, turn it into video titles and thumbnails, turn it into video game plans, and get it on YouTube, making you sales. And the results speak for themselves. I'm popping up a few specific screenshots that I've had from my clients to prove to you this happens with small channels. You don't need a lot of views to make this system work. And this is a system that will work for you years to come because YouTube videos don't expire like Reels, like TikToks. They are evergreen sales assets for your business. If you want to make this 90-day plan that I just walked you through a reality, you need the support, the feedback, the accountability that only a coaching experience like the YouTube Coaching Experience can provide. If you keep waiting for more time or when you have more time or after you get a few more sales, nothing is going to change. And that more time and those more sales are not going to come. You have to decide now whether to make a change or stay stuck in that cycle that you're in. This program does have limited seats because I do work so closely with my clients and I do provide unlimited audits with my clients every day. If you want to finally start seeing daily sales from YouTube videos that you posted months ago, go to trenalittle.com/coaching to grab your spot today. This is your next step. This is how you make the next 90 days count. If you want to stop guessing and start seeing results, I will see you inside the YouTube Coaching Experience.